morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and beautiful little Tauruses out there. We have to pretend the pink signs there, okay? So, are we feeling the love? Because I hope that you continue to feel the love, okay, my delicious little babies? Now then, I hope that you're all super duper well. I haven't done a video in a rather a long time, okay? So I hope that you're all super duper well wherever you are in the world. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, my juice little lights. Thank you, little lights. You're delicious and bright they are, aren't they? Now then, my delicious little baby Tauruses, I only say that as a saying, okay? But you're always going to get somebody who, you know, say, why does she don't like that? Well, you know what I mean? That's just flipping negative, so I don't want to know. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, so this reading is not going to be, oh, my eyes itching, sorry. This reading's not going to be for everybody, so it's not going to gel with everybody, my delicious little baby Tauruses out there, okay? So please, if you could just take from it as what you will, okay? It's not going to be for everybody. It's a case of taking I'm in pieces, bits and pieces. That's just a song, my delicious little babies, okay? So yeah, so we're going to see what's going on today, okay? So my video may get seen, then again it may not, okay? It's just one of those. It's how I suppose the system works with old YouTube. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, let's have a look. So first card, and I hope that you're all super duper well wherever you are in the world, my little lovelies. Stay optimistic. This is a great start, my beautiful little Tauruses. So let's just read, please, and thank you. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. Isn't that beautiful, my delicious little baby Tauruses out there that you are? So if you've been feeling rather, what's the word I'm looking for, pessimistic lately, well, now there is opportunity, there we are, to stay optimistic, okay? Because we're living right now in, I would feel, difficult times in the world, okay, my delicious little baby Tauruses, and because of that, sometimes something, I don't know, the negativity can creep in, okay? So, but this is telling you, okay, that yes, you've got every reason to be optimistic. Next card, my little baby Tauruses. Positive energy. Let's just read, please, and thank you. Surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. Well, I could not agree more, okay? Now, of course, again, you're always going to get somebody, God bless them, because I will say that, okay, who, you know, they could be going through some rather difficult stages in their life at the moment. And of course, you know, so they may not be in that, it's only a figure of speech, my delicious little baby Tauruses, but in that frame of mind to see the wood for the trees. That's just a figure of speech, okay? So sometimes ones can come across, there we are, for even say it, as being rather negative because then, you know, they're just not seeing the light at the moment, okay? Well, there's no harm in being around somebody who's feeling that way, okay? And of course, trying to advise them in some way of how maybe that they could enrich their lives more. But you must also, there we are, protect your own energy as well, okay? Because otherwise, if you're feeling on, say, for example, this vibration, yes, and you're interacting with somebody on this vibration, well, sometimes that can pull, there we are, yourself down as well. Do you see what I mean? Okay, so it can make you feel rather sad or, you know, negative about things as well, okay? So always important to protect your energy. Now finally in this, because you've got two different sets of cards, synchronicity. So let's just read, please, and thank you. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. Yes, so you see, synchronicity, I like synchronicity, okay? Because it could mean maybe you hear the same name 3 or more times. You could see car registrations, maybe those letters or those numbers mean something to you and you're seeing a pattern 3 or more times. You could overhear a conversation that somebody's having down the road or down the street, okay, or even in a shop. And it happens, what they're saying happens to relate to a situation that you may be in, there we are, or somebody close to you, okay? So But usually, I would say with synchronicity, you're moving, there we are, in the right direction, okay? But it's usually, you know, 3 or more times, okay, that I've always known it to be. Now then, final set of cards. So we've got the High Priestess, okay? So, but like I said, this reading's not going to gel with everybody. It's just a case of taking out bits and pieces, what would be relevant to yourself, your situation at the moment, or somebody close to you. So the High Priestess, I'm fully a believer in this, okay? You must use your intuition as if it is your best friend, okay? Now, when I've just said that, that's just flipped itself over as I was shuffling 3 of Cups. So this is celebrate good times, come on, okay? So for some of you, it's a reason to celebrate, okay? For others of you, you may know somebody who is expecting a little baby, a little bambina, and of course any new life is there we are, it is to be celebrated, okay? It's a blessing, you know. For others, you know, maybe weddings, christenings are likely, do you know what I mean? Maybe attending or maybe organising, okay? Occasionally this can mean flirting, okay? So it could be somebody flirting with somebody else, okay? So that's what that comes under. Now, next card, 5 of Cups. So this can mean a loss of a relationship or a loss of a friendship. I'm not talking about any lovely little Taurians who are in loving relationships, no, okay? But this can mean, you know, the situation's not as bad as what it seems, okay? It only seems bad at the time, okay? But yeah, so there seems to be a bit of immersion here, okay? So what have we got? So it doesn't matter what suit. You got 2 8s, so that means surprises, my little lovelies, for some of you lovely little Taurians out there. 8 of Pentacles, so you've had shorter term energy, you've still got shorter term, but you've got longer term as well. So 8 of Pentacles is usually the main work card, that's the way I see it anyway. And I've always seen it that way. And this means that, you know, you must keep going because it will be for eventual profit, okay? So say if you've got a business or something, or say you could have changed jobs or something, do you see what I mean? And, you know, and you may be not getting paid as much, ka-ching, 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 you know, as what you would like. Well, they're just asking you to keep going, okay? Of course, this can mean that if you've been, say, having a few words with somebody, say, for example, okay? All that this would really need, there we are, is just a little bit of fine-tuning, you know, just to get back on track with whomever it may be. Next card, my delicious babies, 8 of Wands. Again, that's shorter term energy, Pentacles, longer term. But you would already know that, my little lovelies. So, 8 of Wands. So this can mean the end of letters, phone calls, many journeys, good news is on the way, okay? Of course, it can mean a shift in energy as well, okay? My little lovely Tauruses, for some of you, not for all of you out there, okay? So it could mean that, you know, you're moving to a more positive time in your life, okay? So it's a very positive card, is the 8 of Wands, okay? But it's shifting energy. Next card. Well, I'm on top of the world, looking down on creation. There we go. So it's the ending of one chapter for some of you lovely little Tauruses. And there we are. It's the start of a brand new chapter, okay, where you'll be feeling on top of the world, okay? So you'll feel like you've got everything. Do you see what I mean? Oh, isn't that beautiful, okay? Now, finally, no. Sorry, we've got the Chariot, okay? So that little baby's back out again. So this means a victory or a conquest over difficult odds for some of you, okay? Of course, it can mean, you see, if there's a bit of stagnant going on in your life, shall we say, a bit of stagnation, well, the good news is now it's going to start moving very fast, because with the Chariot, there we are, it does move very fast, okay? So things are going to start to speed up. Now, finally, again, does not matter what suit, 2 10s, that means for some of you, not for all of you, new employment and good luck. So if it's not for yourselves, it'll be for somebody else close to you, okay? Or it could be one or the other, or both, okay? So let's go to the 10 of Wands first. The 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is all about, for some, not for all, a stressful and hard-working life, okay? You will get your tasks done, okay? Of course, this can also mean, you know, say for example, if somebody comes to see you and what's the word I'm looking for? Like they offload, okay? Well, we've all had that in our lifetime, haven't we, okay? Well, you know, it's important, again, this card comes under, again, it's just a different card, okay, and they can have different meanings, but you must protect your own energy, because once somebody leaves your home, it's like you're left with all of the, you know, all of the baggage, you know, I'm stumbling here, rewind and start again, all of the baggage that somebody has just put upon you. Do you see what I mean? Okay, so it is important to protect your own energy, whether that's on a dog and burn or whether you're talking face to face with somebody. Okay, but of course, as I always say, everybody needs somebody to talk to. Do you understand what I mean? There isn't anybody on the planet who does not need somebody to talk to. Now finally, you've got the Ten of Swords. So Ten of Swords meaning that this can mean, you know, in some cases a betrayal. You know, maybe somebody's betrayed somebody else, you know, maybe I don't know, talked about something that maybe they should not have talked about. Okay, well, if that's the case, then the question is, does one really want somebody like that in their life? Sometimes the best way to deal with it is just to distance yourself with love, okay? Because if you cannot trust somebody with a secret or something like that, well, it's no go, isn't it? Okay? With the best will in the world. And of course, it can mean, if it's not yourselves, maybe somebody close to you feeling at a low point, not of the lowest, okay? Well, I just must remember the only way is up, baby. Do you know what I mean? You can only go up, can't you? Anyway, so that's your reading, my beautiful little Tauruses out there, okay? Thank you for listening. So much love. God bless you. Until your next read, take care now. Have a beautiful morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are. You only get one laugh. Goodbye.